I've had this piece of Yucatan rosewood for years. It's not enough of it to do any big project, but for a bracelet, it's gonna be perfect. This is going to be a lot easier to sand if I do most of it now before I cut it up. I'm using a 1/16 inch drill bit to punch out these holes now before I cut it up. To cut these apart, I need a saw that's going to give me a real fine cut. And I think my bandsaw is a little too aggressive. I thought about using my scroll saw, but Mr. Mac over on Keek suggested I just use a fine-tooth hacksaw blade, so I'm going to give that a try. It just occurred to me I should probably mark these so that I can get them back in the same order. I'm gonna sand these down to 320 grit. I want them really smooth. If the templates are hard to peel off, you could soak them in paint thinner and they'll peel right off. I'm gonna finish these all before assembling them with a few coats of satin lacquer. And I'm using the other template to cut out the matching earrings. I picked up a whole bunch of jewelry parts from a craft store, and it looks like these rings just separate and hook everything together. Well, I have discovered that these rings work a lot better if you pry them apart sideways. I picked up this clasp, and it's kind of cool because it's got two rare earth magnets in it. So I'm going to attach those now and test the length of the bracelet. No, not quite big enough. I'm going to add one more link. And for the earrings, I'll just use one of these rings and then one of these that goes through your ear. These rings just look too big. So I decided to go back to the craft store this morning and pick up some smaller ones. So I got two different sizes of rings this morning. I got 10mm rings and 9mm rings. I should have read this yesterday. Hints and tips. Hints and tips. Open ring by twisting the ring in opposite directions using 2 pairs of pliers. Handy hint. These 10mm rings will work fine, and the nice thing about these smaller rings is I really don't need the pliers. I can just spread them apart by hand. And with those smaller rings, I was able to add that last link back in. So I also picked up a couple of different types of closures. There's no helpful tips or hints on the back of these, so I'm just gonna have to wing it. This kind of a clasp has this little mechanism on it to lock it in. Yeah, I think that's much better. It looks good. And if you've made any wooden jewelry projects of your own, post some pictures. I'd love to see them. If you enjoyed this video, like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do woodworking videos every Friday. And don't forget to head on over to my website at woodworkingformeremortals.com. Lots of good stuff over there, including Tuesday's The Inspiration Project. Got a good one coming up this Tuesday. See you later.